Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to today's video. Heritage here. Just want to kind of give you guys a brief little guide on how to get set up on Liberty Falls. I believe this will apply to Terminus as well for all future games. Basically, it's going to just kind of go over a brief overview of some things that you can do to kind of speed up your game and also just kind of save yourself some materials, especially with salvage being kind of a somewhat rare drop. Just kind of getting set up on the map to kind of save you some time to get some special items. So the first thing I kind of want to mention here in this video today is basically how to get tier 3 armor. It's not really all that complicated on how to get tier 3 armor on Liberty Falls and I'm assuming Terminus as well for all future content. I definitely haven't played Terminus yet, so I can't speak for that map directly, but for Liberty Falls, the nice thing is that you have your tier 1 armor that you spawn with, your tier 2 armor which is on the map over by the Lowry Bowling Alley, which is just down this way. I don't have the door open up on this map, but there is another way to get over there via the bank. But basically, it's just a little easy guide on how to just save yourself some money on and not waste any money on upgrades, so you can open up the map faster and get everything set up. So basically, how that kind of prefaces is that with the tier 2 armor, you would think that through progression you would have to get tier 2 armor before you get tier 3 armor, but that is in fact not the case. The one thing that I did find through playing Liberty Falls for a couple of matches is that with the tier 3 armor being up here at the cemetery, you can actually buy tier 3 armor without even buying tier 2 armor. I know this is probably going to be common knowledge for a lot of people, but for just a simple guide on how to get set up fast, this is something that is certainly helpful and can save you some money towards going to Pack Punch, get perks set up, and so on and so forth for the other sections of the map. But basically, all you'd have to do is just get 14,000 points to get level 3 armor. Once you have that 14,000, you can just come up here to the graveyard and just literally go buy it, and you'll instantly have tier 3 armor. You won't have to spend the 4,000 that you get to get tier 2 armor, and it just saves you a lot of time. The other thing to note is, and the same thing applies with weapons, is that you have your common tier, your blue tier, your purple, and then your gold. And the same rule applies with that, where granted it's pretty expensive to get salvage, and salvage isn't exactly the most common drop, especially starting out if you're a new player. With Black Ops 6 and Liberty Falls and Terminus just dropping. But the good thing is that with enough salvage, you can upgrade it and skip tiers. So the one thing to note with that is if you come over to this arsenal here, the arsenal is kind of spread out along the map, but you have the weapon rarities. You have your 500, your 1500, 4K, and 9K. But basically what you can do in order to bypass some of those upgrade paths is if you really want to do it, you can open up the dimensional membrane to then get access to Pack Punch. And basically what you'll be able to do is from there, you can just save your salvage up just from killing zombies, just picking it up as you go. And you can stack the salvage as high as you want. If you really wanted to, if you were good enough to get it, is you can get a tier 2 Pack Punch and save yourself up 9,000 salvage and instantly go from basically uncommon tier, the white tier, all the way up to gold tier, all in one motion without having to buy each individual one to get access to the salvage. Unfortunately, it does take a little bit of time, and sometimes it isn't always the best progression to go from basically bottom tier all the way to top tier. So you probably will want to buy some in between. I would strongly recommend that if you can, get at least tier 2 Pack Punch and save up all the way to your epic, your purple tier, and just upgrade straight from either base weapon or green tier, your uncommon, all the way up to purple, and then from there you can save up the rest of your salvage to get all the way up to legendary. But do with it as you will. That's my recommendation. You can kind of just do it however you want and mix and match how you want to do that. And with that being said, with level 3 armor and being able to upgrade your tier right away, definitely saves you some time on being able to get those upgrades and getting to Pack Punch, getting your perks set up, and just getting the map open up. I know this rule won't really apply all too much to Liberty Falls, because Liberty Falls, in my opinion, is pretty simple. It's pretty easy to get set up, and it's not nearly as important to do, but it's certainly something that is helpful, especially given that you can also do the little vault Easter egg that is also available on this map to upgrade your weapon rarity to for a random weapon, just kind of as a loot chance, like you would in MW3's zombies. But pretty simple, pretty basic, and it's really helpful getting set up. Other than that, I think that just about covers it in today's video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoy today's video, and also keep up to date with all future content make sure to hit that bell icon for sure before you head out for the day. But other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you later.